What is up, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host, Galadon, and first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is the season of Town Hall 12. It is real, it is coming. You want to get notified first of the 5 levels of Town Hall 12 coming to Clash of Clans, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned to my Twitter at Galadon Gaming as we go into great detail in the coming days about how Town Hall 12 is going to work and all of the other exciting stuff coming for every player in Clash of Clans. But first, today, part 1 of that exclusive interview I promised you with Darian from Supercell, and here it is. Darian, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I know it's a busy season right now for Clash of Clans.
It is. It really is.
It's been absolutely crazy, and the hype continues to build, and now we finally have the ultimate confirmation that Town Hall 12 is here.
I know. Can you believe it?
I mean, I knew it was a matter of when, not if, but it's exciting to see it finally materialize. And but a lot of people are still asking exactly when. Do we have a better idea of when we'll actually be able to play Town Hall 12?
So our goal is sometime in mid-June. We do have a release date we have in mind, but I don't want to jinx it in case some major bugs come up that cause us to push it back a little bit, but we're aiming for sometime in June, so pretty soon.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty soon. I mean, we're right here at the end of May, so okay, good. So sometime in June. And so the big things people demand to know, okay, well, they would really like to know, what about a new troop or a new spell?
So we don't have any new spells in this one.
Okay.
As far as new troops, well, I don't want to spoil any surprises just yet. We've got a few unconventional sneak peeks coming up with something brand new that is going to really radically change the meta of Clash of Clans.
Ooh, I like the sounds of that. All right, excellent, excellent. And okay, so along that line, then something we can talk about would be the new defense, or what people have been calling kind of the big defense for each town hall. You know, we had Expos, Inferno Towers, Eagle Artillery, and now a town hall.
Now we have what we call the Giga Tesla. It's the cranky, bigger brother in the Tesla family.
Oh wow! Okay.
So what that is, one of the things that we looked at when creating Town Hall 12 is, the real estate on the base is very limited, and we didn't think adding more space to the map was the right way to go. We wanted to focus on simplicity, keeping things, not so busy as the previous ones. And with Town Hall 11, one of the biggest problems that we run into is people running out of time to attack. So if we added a new defense building, that would just reduce the available time players have to complete a 2 or 3 star attack. So instead, we made the Town Hall the weapon itself. It will now defend itself from attacks.
Oh man, I cannot wait to go into more depth on exactly how this works and to show it in action, and to see people try to take down a town hall. It's going to be a whole new ball game.
It is.
So
it is.
That is absolutely crazy and exciting and funny, because thinking back to all of the different ideas that people came up with, I guarantee you I never once had anybody tell me weaponize the town hall. So it's definitely outside the box.
It is, and the cool thing about this Town Hall and the Giga Tesla, we're trying something new with this, is that the Town Hall weapon itself can also be upgraded. And it can be upgraded up to 5 times. So instead of saying, Town Hall 12 level 1, Town Hall 12 level 2, we're counting with stars. So the stars indicate what level the Town Hall Giga Tesla is. So up to level 4, it will target up to 4 different targets. So level 1 will be 1 target, level 2 will be 2 targets. When you get to level 5, or Town Hall 12 5-star upgrade, the Town Hall will self-destruct when it takes fatal damage and will do a lot of area of effect damage to the attackers around it. Kind of like a last Hail Mary, just take out as many troops as it can before it goes kaboom.
Wow. And I feel like that, it sounds like it's kind of geared towards making triples harder at Town Hall 12.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to keep the challenge there. I mean, that's part of the end game. End game is meant to be challenging.
Exactly, and that definitely sounds like when you've got your main group of troops that are right on the town hall, and half of them get blasted from the town hall's explosion. It definitely is going
Exactly.
to make triples a lot harder. Okay, I like it. I like it. I can't wait to see it in action. So by what you just mentioned, what you just touched on, then is the village size itself. The map is not getting any bigger.
Correct. We're not increasing
Okay.
the time limit. We're not increasing the map size.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. And then, now this is kind of a suspicious looking town hall when it comes to, say, you've got a Tesla, you've got electricity on there. It's blue. It feels like those blue walls are coming back. Am I having flashbacks from times gone by, Darian?
Well, we're not bringing the blue walls back, but they do heavily inspire some of the upgrades of the Town Hall 12 content. There is an electricity theme, and for your listeners, that is not the E hint that I've been dropping.
Oh,
That is yet to come. But the theme is electricity, electrical conductivity, and with the Giga Tesla. So, yeah, there will be upgradable walls. And like when we released Town Hall 11, not all of them will be upgradable all at once. There will be a limited
ah,
number of walls that you can
okay.
upgrade, and there is a bit of an electricity theme to it.
Cool. Okay, but it's not those same blue walls. So I'm excited about that because I was kind of on the fence, well, on the wall about those walls. So I'm looking forward to the
Bad
new
pun,
ones.
bad pun.
Yes, sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. Just some other general questions that people wanted to know, things that might be coming with this update. What about the cloud issue that has
So
been plaguing Legend League players?
it has, and one of the things that we look at least from a data-driven point of view, and we don't only just look at what the data says, we also look at the player comments, and a lot of the quality of life changes that we're implementing into this update is testimony that we have been paying attention.
Hmm.
With the clouding issue, we wanted to get this content out, so there's no quick fix for it in this update, but it is something that we are going to be addressing this year.
Okay, great, good to know. Yeah, I know you guys have been talking about it for a while, and
Hmm.
yeah, there's definitely no easy solution. I read and even made a video about that thread on the forums about it, and there's a lot of great ideas, but it's just there's always issues with what seems like an easy fix. So
And we wish it were easy. If it was an
yeah,
easy fix, we would have done it already.
exactly. No, I totally understand. And I think players who have sat and tried to, rather than just complain about the issue, try to think about a solution, realize that there is not an easy fix to this, unfortunately.
Correct.
So, but okay, along those same lines of maybe helping out or bringing something to players who aren't just, say, maxed out 11s going to 12, there's a lot of lower Town Hall players who are asking, is there going to be anything for me in this update, or is this just Town Hall 12?
So the majority of this content is focused on Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12 content. We've neglected the end game content for 2.5 years. I mean, there hasn't been anything new to the main village in quite a long time. So I believe the end game players do deserve some love in this. So the majority of the emphasis is on them. Um, Now, the other lower town halls, there are some things that can be taken advantage of, and we'll go
Hmm.
into those again. We're not ready to reveal what that is yet. But to be fair, there's also plenty of content for lower town halls to move into. So,
Okay.
for example,
Okay.
at Town Hall 7, you know, do they need a new troop? Not really, because when they get to Town Hall 8 or Town Hall 9, they get access to newer content. And this we wanted to focus purely on the people who've been maxed out for a long time.
Okay. Makes sense. But we do anticipate some other quality of life changes
Oh yeah,
all the
a
way around.
lot of them in this. Yeah, there's a
Okay.
lot of quality life changes in this.
Cool. Looking forward to that. And along those lines might be the question about the name change. I know a lot of people have been
Mhm.
hoping for a name change coming, or a second name change.
So this goes back to something I said earlier. This update has a lot of quality of life changes, and to show that we have been paying attention, we've been reading what people want, so that's not a direct confirmation of whether we're doing name changes or not. I want to keep
Ah, gotcha.
I want to keep a few things a surprise, but again, I'm going to restate, we have been listening, and I think a lot of people are going to be happy with a lot of the quality of life changes we're implementing.
Okay. So it sounds like a lot more details to come.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to some sneak peeks. I like it. Okay. Everybody loves sneak peeks.
Absolutely.
Okay, a couple other general questions about the wall rings. Or can we
Mhm.
hope to see a change or a buff to wall rings?
So the wall rings initially were, I at least envisioned as a quick